consequences of not saying what was true. It's like whatever hell you might fall into by opening your mouth when you have something to say that isn't popular, it's nothing like the hell that you're going to envelop yourself in if you lose control of your own tongue and mind. And like I said, in my clinical practice, I never saw anyone get away with anything even once. And so all you have in a situation like that is what is the truth.
Prevarication, and refugees can remigrate.
In Florida is getting a second chance at life after swallowing a fish hook.
So take a look at the x-ray. Apparently the cat, named Rue, snuck under a door to eat bait off a fish hook, but then that hook got stuck right behind her eye.
Veterinarians were able to pull it out without...
Ndlovu says he spends most of his time at home, 3 years after he was tortured in police custody.
They cuffed me here and put a plank here so that I couldn't move.
And then police tried to get him to confess to a crime he didn't commit by administering electric shocks.
They covered my face with a hat. Then they put something on my ears which was painful. He kept on pressing a button. When he pressed it, I felt pain throughout my body. He would press it for 3 minutes and my whole body would shake.
How have the police tortured Brett Finnerty? They let an FBI agent come in the year 2000, 2001 time frame to 2002. Now they tried to cover up when Yada Networks closed. They said they closed in 2000. They did not close in 2001. They closed sometime in 2002 because I bought a 2003 pickup, and I started working at Satiris Networks in 2003. So they can't cover that up. They're trying to cover everything up. They tried to make it look like I'm crazy when I'm not. You know, they've changed dates on certain events. Like when I got arrested in Austin, Texas, he made me sign the warrant twice. Did they delete the footage? They probably did. It's not hard. If I can make a video of me behind President Bush getting a USB stick that didn't exist back then the police can edit the video anytime they want. They can delete it. There's a video out there where a guy goes in and he finds his lieutenant, and you see him tapping his body cam to turn it off. I think finally it does turn off. I don't remember it, but he's sitting there hitting it to try to turn it off so he doesn't incriminate his lieutenant. Yeah, they cover up their evidence. They steal it. They throw it away. Torture. My claims of torture. You've dangled telling the truth over my head for years, pretending if you do this, we'll tell the truth. If you do that, we'll tell the truth. So I've done all these things, and that's how you get somebody alcohol poisoning. It is. When you keep teasing somebody that you're going to tell the truth, and he's waiting to see his dead daughter alive at a party with Dale Earnhardt and all these other people that are fake their deaths that you know about, and he goes in, and your boss, Till Fan, says, Brett, there's a big meeting. It's just for you. It's just for you. You smile, and you go down there, you're waiting. Everybody's just pretending like they don't know anything about what you're talking about. And then people look at you right in the eye, and then they give a trigger and they look you right in the eyes. Because that's what they do. They'll say something, they'll look right in the eyes, they'll smile, and you're waiting, and they just go on like they don't know what you're talking about. And then when you say something, man, I don't know, that was just part of my speech. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know anything about it. But you do. Everybody knows, and you're still lying. That was in 2017 to 2019. I mean, when I first met Tilfani, this is very important. On the first interview where they brought us in to work for Tilfan and his boss, they brought in all these engineers. Now, all these guys have bachelor's degrees and higher. They've been in the field for many years. Me, I do know how to write software, but I only have an associate's degree. I was the lowest. So I was the lowest person. And Tilfan and his boss are just staring at me the whole time, looking me right, just staring. That's pretty bad when him and his boss are both staring at me while they have all these other people. And he's like, we want you over everybody. You're the most important person. How am I the most important person if I only have an associate's degree and everybody else has bachelor's to master's degrees? That's one sign that you guys know what's going on, but you still didn't tell the truth. That was in 2016, right as I was coming into Tilfan's group. They only wanted me, nobody else. But after a point, it got to where they fired me, had me arrested. Said, we don't know nothing about what everybody knows. I come down here, everybody's saying the same things. Everywhere I go, I don't know what everybody knows. Everyone knows. I go down to the casino. As soon as I start walking through the casino, people get up and start walking around me. Everywhere I go down to any casino in Oklahoma, and they do it. Shawnee, whatever this place is out here by between Lawton and Oklahoma City. There's a really old casino. Everybody knows who I am everywhere I go. I go to Choctaw Casino. Everybody knows who I am. I can go to Houston. Everybody knows who I am at Walmart's everywhere. As soon as I get to Houston, everybody knows I'm there, and they're trying to cause car wrecks. When I gone up to West Virginia, people were waiting in their cars. Pull up to an Ollie's. Everybody gets out of the cars and goes into Ollie's when I get there, just like they do here, just like they did at Windstar Casino here. That's in West Virginia. They do it in Virginia. They do it everywhere I go. But the problem is, here I sit, waiting for you to tell the truth. What you really did, you won't do it. Why won't you tell the truth? There was a point where Kyle Whaley said, Brett, once you get to this point, cut your fingers off and we'll tell the truth. Is that what I got to do, Kyle? Cut my fingers off now? So then right after he goes, when you get to that, don't cut your fingers off. We're never going to tell the truth of what we did. Never. And then when I go down to the Ascension Hospital in Waco, like two weeks ago, I go down there, and I was going to go in and try to get my CAT scan reports and stuff because they're supposed to take CAT scans on me. They were magically closed, so no more. They're not taking any more patients, something like that, on their door. The problem is they told me they were going to do that years ago, and there was a reason. They said once you get to this, you're going to find out this is so big, we don't ever want to tell the truth. Why? You don't want to go to jail? Is that what it is? You don't want to go to jail for what you did? Is that how big it is? Because it is big. You followed me to Vietnam. You followed me to Dubai. It's very big. I didn't do anything to deserve this, yet nobody wants to give Brett his life back. You're not supposed to dangle something over somebody and say, here's your freedom. Come and get it. Come on. Oh, we don't know what you're talking about and beat me down. That's illegal. That's torture. It's torture. Why won't you tell the truth? What do I have to do to get you to tell the truth? Because I used to play drums. I used to play guitar. I used to go in my music room. I'd record songs. I got like 90-something songs. I can't do a thing because your stupid lying Carter County cops will not tell the truth.
The sad world is drailing. Yeah, and my breed swims in love and not in hate. That's just how you wish it. And not in hate. And that's just what you're God, don't wake me up. Life's deeper when I dream. Don't torture me, no. Don't wake me up. depression on vacation. And our hopes lie in what and not in dirt. And not in dirt. But don't wake me up. Life's deeper when I dream. Don't torture me, no. Don't wake me up. You can't hurt me when I sleep. Don't torture me. Don't torture me. The big scars are not existent, and our system is retrieved. There is lowdown for the pilgrims, cause our God is a host and not a thief. Not a thief. Life's deeper when I dream. Don't torture me, no. Don't wake me up. You can't hurt me when I sleep. Don't torture me.
Now, when you have to go to college and you're paying for your education, it's a little bit different than going to high school. My degree was about $20,000 when I finished. And it was because I remained in Oklahoma. I had Oklahoma driver, a citizen of Oklahoma instead of Texas. So the whole time I was at DeVry and Irving, I was paying extra cost because I was out of state. The thing about it is, once you get started, once you get into the second or third semester, you've spent a lot of time trying to get a degree. You don't want to quit. So when you find something you can't do, you have to do it. You have no choice. You have to figure out how to program. And I did, and that was the hardest. Assembly language was the hardest thing. But once I figured it out, I mean, I almost failed. And I think that I was about halfway through the course of that semester, and I had like a D in assembly language. I was like, oh man, I got to figure this out. I just went in my room and I learned how to program. I figured it out. Once I figured it out, it was easy. Just opened a whole new world. I knew somebody else who failed. Jason Miller. He failed. He was in my class. He had to go back a whole semester. He failed a semester, so he was one semester back from me. And then he was about to fail assembly language, so I taught Jason Miller how to do assembly language so he could graduate college. Where's Jason? He's off in Colorado. He's doing really good with his degree. Brett Finnerty can't do nothing but sit on a stupid stinking couch because you Carter County cops won't tell the truth of what you really did. Now, the reason I tell you that is because I've gone all this way proving the truth, and you guys won't do nothing but try to hurt me. I mean, was 9/11 real? Was it fake? Because Corey Butler seemed to know about it. Corey Butler seemed to know about it before it happened. He seemed to have the tower still standing after it happened. Dream Theater knew about it, and Dream Theater freaked out. Michael Jackson knew about it, and Michael Jackson freaked out. And then, is Michael Jackson dead? Because everybody showed me a picture of Michael Jackson still alive. Murder is illegal.